yeah, so Meg and I are probably going out for dinner and maybe, you know, a snack and some drinks tonight. I had quite the eventful day, so after that day, after today, I think a drink is well deserved. When I get going, I'll explain to you how my day went, but I don't want to waste your time sitting at a stoplight. Yeah, so today, I also have a 1988 Chevy Scottsdale. Today, I took it out to go vote because today was voting day. It's November 3rd. Happy voting day. Hope you voted. But I took it out to go vote today, and I took it down to Western Farm Home and Garden in Mount Ola, North Carolina. If you're going to be going through Mount Ola or Western Rowan County in North Carolina, do stop in there because it is a cute little place. It's great. My best friend's family owns it, and they do a lot of different things, a lot of different festivals. So shameless plug there. But yeah, so I took the truck and I was running around today, and you know, I cranked it up and it took a while to crank up, which is, it's normal. It's an 88. I mean, the truck is 30 some odd years old. I get the truck going down the road. I went on an errand for her mom, a photography errand, and the truck shut off on me twice there. So I looked down at my gas gauge and it's acting like it doesn't have gas, and I'm like, that's odd, because I have, you know, somewhere between a fourth and a eighth of a tank. And I thought maybe the gas gauge is off and I don't have gas. So I tried taking it down to the gas station, in which I got there, no problems. I mean, you know, granted I had a couple problems, but anyways, I got there. Pull up to the gas pump and I get out and I'm on the wrong side. I've already turned the truck off. And I go to crank it up thinking, you know, it's not gonna crank, and it didn't. And it sat there and it, you know, it rolled over. Starter's not bad, battery's good, all that good stuff. The oil gauge is fine. Temp gauge, it's rising, but that's because I'm trying to crank this thing up. Temp gauge, you know, it wasn't the temp gauge. There wasn't anything wrong with the temperature. So, like, I'm sitting here thinking, there's nothing wrong with this thing. You know, it's not the water pump, it's nothing like that. We replaced the water pump, we replaced the thermostat. The truck should be running fine. And, you know, it wouldn't crank up. You know, there's a couple of nice fellows there, and they both helped me push my truck back and roll it up to the next pump over. I get there, I put 20 gallons in it. I have a 30 to 32 gallon gas tank, maybe 36. I'm not quite sure. But I know it's 30 something. And I only put 20 gallons in it. And I thought, okay, so I had gas. Well, why is it acting like it's not getting gas? I had gas. And then one of the guys looking at it, you know, where my gas tank is, he kind of crawled in there and he said, crank it. Or don't crank it, but, you know, just turn it. Turn it, crank it. I did both per his instructions. And he said, I think your fuel pump's out. I think it's going out. And I thought, well, that might make a little bit of sense. I thought maybe I can limp it home. Well, the problem is my truck's an automatic. So if it dies, you got to put that thing back in neutral to crank it back up. You can't just crank it up and drive. Well, then I'm SOL, because here I am. You know, you have to feather the brake versus the gas. And on a stick shift, you would be feathering the clutch and the gas. So you can always keep constant pressure on the gas, and that clutch turns off the power to the engine. So, you know, I couldn't do that. I would be doing burnouts everywhere I went because I'm sitting here trying to hold the gas and the brake. And I did a burnout while I was leaving the gas station. Then there's this itty bitty little hill, and that poor truck just couldn't get up the hill. So I had to call back up. My best friend and a guy that we knew from high school, sweet people, they came and they rescued me. And the guy, he tried to lift it home too, and he got it up that hill. Yeah, come on over, I see you. Come on. He got it over that hill, but as soon as we get going down the 4-lane, of course, it putters, and it's just done. It's done. And we put a rope on it and towed her home. The guy said it's a $30 to $40 part, so fingers crossed it's not that much. I've had such an eventful day with my poor little truck, but I mean, that's what you get when you have a 30 some odd year 32-year-old truck. Yeah, that's what you get. horse trailer, so we got some interesting characters here tonight. There's a bike. How you doing? There's another bar that we haven't been to over beside Jeffrey's in Mooresville that we're going to check out. It's called Micah's Bar and Live Music. Something like that. We're going to go check it out. But yeah, already done my outro. In case the GoPro dies. I have 37% battery, but I also have another battery I haven't stuck in it, so I'll stick that in on the way home. Taking pictures of us. He thought it was quite impressive that we were riding. Yeah, so while we were also at the bar, there was a couple kids outside, and Meg was like, "You need to move your bike," because they had it right in front of the door. And I said, "That's okay. If people want to ask questions, I park it there so people can spark conversation." And she said, no, you want to move your bike. There's a fight about to start. And I was like, nah, it'll be all right. I don't see anybody, do anything too crazy. Young lady walked inside. She went up to the bar, the bartender right there, the barista. And she said, hey, you need to go on, do this and that and the other. And I was like, there is a fight about to start. Maybe I should move my bike. And I walked out there in a hightail, got on my bike, put my jacket on, and the guys were like, I'm with their hands, this and that and the other. And I was like, what? Sorry, can't hear you. And as soon as I ran my bike, got everybody's attention, the barista came out there and she was like yelling, and the guy said something to her and she going out of that. I moved my bike, I was like, I'm gonna get it out of the way. It's denim. If this thing falls and scratches, there ain't no hope for this, and there ain't no buffing that out. You scratch denim and you're SOL, y'all. So, I swear, today just keeps getting more and more eventful. Micah's Bar, there it is. Kind of looks dead. Where's the next bar at?
Kickbacks, Sidelines. Do you want to see if my buddy Sam's at Sidelines?
Go ahead, because I don't know what Sidelines is.
Right down the street.
All right, let's go. Ooh, no, it's chilly. When this isn't even, I should have worn chaff sweater. This is like my entire core is cold. It's nobody's there. What time is it? Freaking 9 o'clock? Yeah. This is the children's bedtime.
You're funny.
Well, all right, well, we showed up at Sidelines and they're dead.
Seriously, next time I see Sam, I'm gonna be like, what, you close at what?
Yeah, so Meg knows the guy who owns that bar.
He's dead, he'll close early because it's his own business.
Yeah.
And then he'll go to another bar. I'm like,
we'll text him and be like, which bar are you at? Which one's popping? Which one's popping?
for real. Crazy though.
Alright, well, shoals it is.
I mean, it's not gonna be popping though, I'll tell you that.
It's fine. I just don't know what it is.
Like, I feel like to find anything popping in Mooresville, you have to be like...
You're not going to find popping in Mooresville on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. recording. Y'all, it is cold. Come on, bud. Deer! It was in that yard. Oh my god. Thank God I don't have a half helmet for this ride. Jeez. And thank God for LED lights. Because these LEDs, man, I can see for days. Ew. Alright guys, I'm gonna record as much as I can. I'm gonna go ahead and do an outro just in case. I have 37% battery left. But I want to say thanks for watching today. And everybody, shiny side up, stay safe.